everyone is doing amazing. I know I am. I know I added this on the body of the last two messages that I've sent. So, and the Holy Spirit said most people don't read that. So do a follow-up message and say this, add this. So that is what I'm doing right now. Listen. The last message the Holy Spirit said, it was on the 1st of June. And remember, I was explaining that there was a shift. There was a click in the cosmos that happened in the morning as I was doing my meditation. And I kept trying to explain, this click, how it would have felt like on your end, how you would have received it on your end. And I just couldn't get the words. I couldn't articulate. And listen, the Holy Spirit actually gave me such a beautiful analogy after I had recorded that message. So listen, the click he said, it's like when you are carrying a set of keys, right? And let me take this one rather. Set of keys, you've been trying, to use different keys. And finally, I even saw in silhouette his hand with the key, inserting it into the doorknob and turn the key. And that click, he said, that is the click that happened, the monumental click that happened. So let's bring it home now. What does that mean to you and I? Everything that was delayed, everything that was blocked, everything that was previously locked in your life, this month is the month that key has unlocked. Kingdom unions, you are the key. Your kingdom spouse, your ordained kingdom spouse is that door. So expect a lot of kingdom unions in this season. Remember, I think last 2 months, if I'm not mistaken, I've been saying there's going to be a lot of divorces, a lot of separation, unequally yoked unions going forward. Then he had already said he's correcting, everyone. He's removing his children from where they have been betrayed, they have been used, they have been taken for granted, with partners that didn't even love them. They were abusing them. They were just keeping them there to use them for their star power, for their power, for their energy, siphoning their energy and living off them. And he's removing them. He had then said removing them and reconnecting them to their rightful partners. Because even right now, there are people that are married with wrong people, with witches and warlocks, whom are there in those unions simply because they were used, they had a love spell used on them. So some were even taken from their rightful spouses, from their ordained partners. They were married to someone else, but they were used, a love spell were used on them. Firstly, they use a separation spell so that they can separate the husband and the wife. Suddenly you as the husband, your wife, suddenly it's like she smells, when you look at her, you just get this anger, and it's like she smells. It's a spell that was done on her. That is what they do. They firstly separate the two of you, so that love, that flame in your heart, they numb your heart. So they do black magic on your heart, be it a kingdom wife or a kingdom husband, whoever they are looking for. Flip the roles around at that particular time, but we are not there today. Okay, right now, today, where we are is congratulations. You are the key, he is the door. You are the key, she is the door. Kingdom unions. businesses, launching your books, launching your businesses, launching your podcast, launching your YouTube channels, launching your schools that you're going to be building, whatever community work that God has called you to do, anything that God has placed in your hands, because that is the vehicle that God is going to use to deliver your wealth to you. Are you aware? So stay on your assignment. Stay on your assignment. You silence the noise. It does not matter who says what. In fact, remember, we are moving in silence in this season. This season, we announce arrivals. You do not announce anything prematurely. It's just you and God. And listen! I saw the Holy Spirit's hand in silhouette with the key, and it went in, and the key turned, and it made the noise. That is the monumental click that has happened in the cosmos. So on your end, it would have felt this calm, this peace, this stillness, from feeling overwhelmed, depressed, on the edge, like something needs to be done and it has to be done now, to suddenly being still, being content, and just doing what you are called to do, and God coming in and setting it ablaze, setting you on fire. It is your time, it is your season. A click, and remember, he said, finally. Your finally moment has arrived. Finally, you have launched your book. Finally, you are launching your business. Finally, you've registered for that course that the Holy Spirit asked you to register for. Finally, you've acquired your business premises. Finally, any finally moment for you, something that you've been working on, something that you've been trusting God for the longest of time. And the enemy has been whispering in your ear that you are getting too old for this. It's never going to happen. This is just a dream, a fantasy. Listen, God is about to show you that he is not a man that should lie. What he has said to you, he shall surely deliver. And this is the season. Congratulations. Please come back and share your beautiful testimonies. Now let us go out there and continue to spread and share love and light. I love you guys. Bye.